What's going on, guys? It's CCA, and today we're going to play some Civilization 6. This is a game I have not played in a while, and I won't lie, these videos that I did on it didn't do amazing, but you know what? I don't care. For those of you who don't know about this game, basically, if we go into the settings here, you'll see that we will play as a historical leader sometime throughout history. So you can see there's all kinds of characters like Abraham Lincoln, Alexander the Great, Gandhi, a bunch of different people throughout history who have all have different abilities to help them win the game. There's a few different ways you can win the game in Civ 6. One of them is a military victory, and that is just if you capture every single player's capital through military might. You can win the game just by having every single player's capital. There's another way to win called a religious victory, which you can actually found a religion in this game, which can give you certain powers, and if you spread your religion to every single civilization and make it their majority religion, you win the game. There's also a science victory, which allows you to launch expeditions to the moon, to Mars, and other stuff. That's another way you can win the game. Win the game is if you're the first person to do that in the whole, like, out of all the characters, you win. And there's a culture victory, meaning if you just have more culture than every other Civ, you win as well. I believe there's a couple other ways you can win as well, but that's the general gist of it. You're going through all of these different, eras in history and trying to build up your civilization to dominate every single other civilization in the game. Now, the question is, who do we want to play as? There's a few characters that I really, really enjoy playing, and being this is one of the first games I haven't played in a while, I'm going to probably play as somebody that I've got experience with, and play as probably my favorite character in the game, and that is Joao the Third. Let's take a look at his abilities. He gets, as just Joao the Third, he gets all units receive +1 sight, +1 trade route capacity when a civilization is met. Open borders with all city-states. Such a solid ability already. The trade routes you can get with Joao the Third are absolutely ridiculous as well. Casa de India. International trade routes must originate from a coastal city and can only reach cities on the coast or with a harbor, but receive +50% towards all yields. Trader units have +50% range over water and can embark as soon as they are unlocked. So such a crazy ability. Think about it. If you have a trade route that would normally be worth, like, say, 10 gold per turn, having this ability makes it 20 gold per turn, which is so good. There's a couple other abilities as well if you want to go ahead and pause and read them, but let's just select him and get on with the game. I think what I want to do is a continent and islands map. I like this one. I think it's like one of the more realistic ways you can play Civ 6, and we'll do a huge map. I love having crazy big maps along with a lot of different characters. I think it makes for a really cool experience. Also, we'll turn on Apocalypse mode, Barbarians, Clans mode, Monopolies and Corporations, and Heroes and Legends. Yeah, we'll do that. This is just like the default settings. I don't really like Dramatic Ages mode all that much. this stone resource here. What do we want to go for? Let's see. When do we get trade routes? Well, it's been a minute since I've played this game, so I kind of forget what I'm doing a little bit, but you know what? Let's just go for, you know what? I'm just not gonna overthink it. Let's go for mining and hit next turn. Now, a huge thing I think for us is going to be trying to get some cities going over here. We've got a nice little campus that we can put right here. Let's get some tax down. Oops, we'll get one going right here. Look at this campus that we can potentially get. I think that's a +4 campus right here just from these 2 little reef tiles. Plus, this could end up being a good city if we settle maybe on the stone. We'll also have access to the amber and sugar very shortly after, so yeah, I don't mind that campus right there. We'll just have to figure out where we're gonna settle this city. I'm not really too sure what's going on all the way over here. Okay, it looks like it's, oh wow, we might just straight up be on like a little island here. I'm not really too sure what's going on, but there's a mountain here as well. A bit of an interesting spot we are in right now. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. I really want to get this scout out as soon as possible to explore to the east now. Doesn't look like, okay, we can see the edge of some land over here. Yeah, this is a really interesting start already. I want to make sure that this city is, yeah, we want this extra production from this tile. We don't really care about food. I don't mind that we've gotten up to 2 population already, but yeah, we're gonna need some production now to get this scout out a little faster. Bit of a slow start for us right now, especially being that we're on deity. But yeah, we're gonna have to try and meet some people very, very soon. Maybe meet some some city states as well. Let's see. We'll have this scout pop out in just a moment, and I think I'm gonna make him go up north while our warrior goes down south. Very interesting starts here. I think let's go for animal husbandry to see if we've got any horses around here. We'll definitely need the production. I think I might go for a slinger next. I usually like going double scouts as a start, but I'm gonna try for the slinger in case there's a barbarian clan near us. We'll try to get the archery promotion very, very fast here. Our capital's already up to 3 population, which is very crazy. Oh, and we find the Matotapira, which is actually really, really solid. You know what? It would be interesting to try and get a city going up here. For all of the extra faith, that would be really, really solid. Might have to explore that that opportunity potentially. And looks like there's a barbarian scout just to our east over here. Yeah, I'm not really seeing a lot of great productive tiles in this area of the map. We're just in a huge tundra. What I think I need to do is extra production in the city, but I really want to try and get my Pantheon going. So for now, I'll go for discipline and God King. It's between urban planning and God King, obviously, but I really want this extra production, but I think it's important that we get our Pantheon going very, very soon. Let's get this scout to continue to explore up north, and it looks like there wars, which honestly is a bit frightening because he can be quite the war civ. So we're gonna have to be a little careful about him. Let's send a delegation to make him a little happy. I wish I had something to trade him, but we really don't have anything to trade. So we'll just continue on with our game here and continue exploring with our scout. I would love to get a city down on this world wonder. It would actually be really important for our faith game, but the question is, do we really want to go for a faith game? I'm not too sure about the answer to that question quite yet, but there is, I'm pretty sure, a barbarian clan somewhere in the fog of war here, just because the scout kind of came from that general vicinity. So I'm gonna see if I can explore this area with my warrior. There is animal husbandry. We don't really have any horses near our city, which is a shame, but it is what it is. I think I will go for astrology here. I might try to get that holy site going very, very quickly, so that we can try to get a religion. Okay, there's Laventa. We also aren't the first ones to meet them, which is interesting. I have no idea where this barbarian clan is. Where did that scout come from? Okay, I think now we go for the monument. It's so awkward not having a lot of production in the city. I think we need to start working on that stone tile for a little bit of extra production. And I think we'll go monument and then settler, just because I think it's important that we get a little bit of extra culture in that city very soon. Let's just continue to explore, though. We'll get this slinger to go out east a little bit as well. We probably should have gotten the word to keep going down south, but it's okay. We'll just keep going this way. Oh, Hercules is actually a huge discovery. For those who don't play the game, he is probably the best hero in the game. He is a hero that when you spawn him in your city, he can use, his ability is to actually build districts just at, like, immediately. Costs 2 charge. He gets 6 charges in total, meaning he can build 3 districts just out of thin air, which is huge in the early game. So yeah, I would love, that's even more incentive to get this monument going so that we can try to discover him, and have a huge advantage over the AI. Having, oh, a bit of a, you're joking. Okay, we had a flood in here, and it killed some of our population, but honestly, I don't mind an early flood because we get some very nice tiles now. 3 production, 1 food is pretty huge, so I think I'm gonna lock that in. And actually, yeah, 2, and we're getting some gold from this as well, so yeah, I like the look of that a lot, actually. I think what's gonna be very important is, first of all, building some coastal tiles here, and coastal cities here around this world wonder, and here just to the west of our capital. But I would love to get some cities going in all of this land around our capital. It would be pretty huge for our empire. A lot of religious city-states we're meeting, which is interesting. It makes me want to go for a religious game even more now, honestly. Just because we could get a lot of faith bonuses just from all of these different city-states that we're meeting if we become suzerain of all of them. Let's just for now get all of our troops to go exploring a little bit. Bit of a volcanic eruption happening over there. We'll get this slinger to go down south. We'll get this warrior to go down east. And we're just flying through these turns right now. I think once I get another population going here, we'll work the stone because he's unhappy with us, and I don't really have any units in this area to see if he has any military coming towards my cities. And if he does end up having some military coming towards our cities, it could be GG for us. Just because we don't really have anything to defend against. That's discover this tribal village. I think I don't really know what to go for. Maybe I just try to fast, like just go right to celestial navigation. I don't know, this is a tough one, a tough decision. Could go for writing as well, actually try to get a campus going. I think I'll do that. Also, it would be nice to get irrigation sometime soon so that we can work the honey. But yeah, let's continue to explore. We meet Fez as well, another city-state that we could potentially become suzerain of. And man, if we... Oh, jeez, a barbarian clan just formed right next to our capital, which actually could be problematic. Okay, that's actually quite possibly the worst case scenario. When getting a tribal village, getting unit experience, I mean, it's not useless, but it's very close to it, honestly. I don't know, let's just... Oh, actually, looks like there's somebody over here I'd love to try and meet. And we do meet them. It's Lautaro, who I'm not gonna send any gifts or anything to try and improve relations just because of how far he is away from us, but I am definitely gonna try and get my warrior and my slinger to try and save my city right now from getting toppled by this barbarian clan, which, yeah, would be very, very unfortunate if we got destroyed like that so early in this game. Would love to try and get a kill with this slinger as well to try and get the boost for archery. This warrior has a long, long run to get home. I think we will go for the holy... Oh no, we want to go for Hercules. He could actually even also help us clear this barbarian camp once he's done with all of the districts. Honestly, I'm kind of considering going to war with Lautaro to try and steal this builder from him. A nice early war could help us out, honestly. I'll have to consider it. I'll have to see how much damage these barbarians do to him, honestly. Because yeah, if the barbarians do a lot of damage to him, we could be fortuitous for us to try and get something going here. Let's make our scout retreat so it doesn't die to those barbarians. We'll get the slinger to come in. Hercules will be done in a few turns as well, and he can work some magic. Not really too sure as of right now where I want this holy site to be built, but all I know is I do want it to be built somewhere. Let's see. I'll go into the woods here for a defensive position. It looks like Scotland is actually already making some work of that barbarian. Maybe we could steal the kill. Actually, it is kind of scaring me that there is a warrior of Scotland so close to my city. It makes me think that he might try to declare war on us. Let's, let's whip him. Let's throw a shot over there. Oh, jeez, this scout almost died because of the volcano. That is very bad. Hopefully this slinger doesn't die to this barbarian. We can just take the a settler, and then a trader. We really need another city desperately. Now, seeing that Scotland also has a slinger over here, it's really concerning me that they want to go to war with me. I think I'm gonna fortify this scout before it dies, and see if we can get this scout to maybe do a little more exploring somewhere there up north. Let's bring this slinger onto this tile and disperse this clan. Gets us the era score too. Not being a dark age, and we'll build this holy site with Hercules. This is a really good start, honestly. Let's bring this warrior back home as well, because yeah, look, we've just found another warrior of Scotland's. Honestly, I'm super convinced that they're going to want to start a war with me, so we're going to have to really prepare for that. Let's bring this slinger down south, just out of range of that warrior in case he declares war on us at any second. I'm curious to see. I really want to get this shrine going for the great profit points that it would get us. Yeah, this is a tough one. This is a real tough one. I'm really glad I have Hercules because there's so much I want to do in this city, and it looks like Scotland really wants to do some stuff with this city as well, so we'll have to see if they end up declaring war on us here. Could be any turn that they do it. Okay, so let's choose our Pantheon. Honestly, I think God of the Sea could be a good call, just because, I mean, with Shuao, it's natural that you're going to have a lot of coastal cities, and with coastal cities comes fishing boats, so I don't know, it could be a good call. Also, the Lady of the Reeds and Marshes could be a good call. We have some floodplains over here. They're not marsh, oasis, or desert, but it's tough, honestly. I think I'm gonna go with my gut instinct here, though, and go for God of the Sea. We're going to be definitely on the coast for a lot of our cities, so we want to try and get some stuff going that allows us to take advantage of that. So now, what do we want to do? When you activate a Great Person, they spread 400. Ooh, this could be an interesting one to try and get suzerain of the Vatican City. Could be interesting. I'm gonna save my envoys for now, though, in case we want to use them in the future. Let's get Hercules to fortify. We'll also make this slinger fortify. Actually, Scotland just made a lot of their troops run away, so I'm curious, maybe they don't want to declare war on us anymore. I'm not too sure what they're planning, but we'll have to find out at some point. I really want to get this settler going very, very soon. Let's see if I can get my warrior to go up here and spy on those Scottish troops. We'll get this slinger to go out a little more as well, but let's see, is Scotland at war with anybody? Doesn't look like it. I'm curious as to why their troops are running away. Yeah, that's a bit odd, but I'm not complaining. I'm not really in the position for a war right now. Let's just keep getting this warrior to find those Scottish troops and make sure they aren't planning anything devious. Okay, that warrior's coming in. So is Laventa's warrior. Let's see. Okay, there's no suzerain of Laventa, so I don't know. This is a bit of a weird spot I'm in right now. Let's go for archery. Let's try and get an early archer going for us. It would be very nice, very useful. The world enters the classical era. What do we want to do here? I think it would be a good call to try and go for the exodus of the evangelists, just because we might be going for a religion, but I think monumentality could be a good call as well. With Hercules, that's pretty much guaranteed. to settle me and try to get a city there before me. So yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll start bringing some units up there to make sure that doesn't happen, because our settler is coming out very, very soon here. And it looks like we've also just met Poundmaker, who is up here. I wonder if he has any coastal cities going. Might just have to get our scout to ride the coast. These warriors from the Vatican can end up being a problem if they get in my way. I'll try to move my slinger out of the way so they can move, but they're really gonna have to move because this looks like it could get a little clustered up here. Yeah, I think we'll get the scout to start moving towards the coast so that we can find some cities to trade with. I really hope I didn't waste my money and there's at least some sort of city to the on the coast here. Let's keep getting our slinger up here. Why are there so many of these barbarians over here? Or warriors, not barbarians. I'm also going to bring Hercules up to that city to see if we can get some kind of holy site going over here as well. I was going to go for that early game religion, I think. I'm going to settle the city right on this tile so that we have access to this 2 food to production tile right next to us, and we get the era score for settling our city next to the wonder, which is fantastic. Fantastic, fantastic. Definitely gonna go for the holy site. The question is, where do we build it though? I'd love to build it here, but this is a +3 holy site. Oh, it's just from the adjacent woods tiles though, so yeah, we'll build it on the coast, and then we'll cancel the production of that and go straight for, I think we'll go straight for another trader. That could be pretty big, so that these cities can start trading with themselves. Actually, let's move this trade over to Visu right now so that I can start doing a domestic trade route with our capital, just to get some extra production and food for the city. It's actually kind of annoying me that there's all these dang warriors just on my city. It's so annoying, but let's get this trade route started. Some extra food and some extra production. Also get the boost for currency. And oh, okay. What do we want to go for here? Do we want to go for Magnus? Do we want to go for Liang? Do we want to go for Bengala? Interesting. I think we're gonna go for Magnus. if they try to declare war on us, though, I might try to steal that settler from them. Getting a settler from them would be really, really massive at this stage of the game. But yeah, we're definitely gonna need some military. Look, they're trying to surround the city, which is a little scary. And I mean, look at all the military strength they've got over here. I might just try to start popping settlers out of this city now. We'll go for the granary, we'll finish the granary, and then, yeah, we might have to start just chugging out settlers. This isn't the best start to a Civ 6 game I've ever seen in my life, that's for sure, but we're trying our best with what we've got. And, yeah, this could be bad. Might have to restart or something, but I don't know. We're definitely gonna try and see this through as much as we can. But yeah, I'm very scared that Scotland's just gonna declare war on us any second here. So I might try running in. Once I get a warrior here, I might try to run in with Hercules and steal this settler. Let's just try to follow this settler and see where it goes. Because, yeah, and oh, he's moving towards Hercules, and those warriors just went away from our city. So you know what? I'll move Hercules over here. We'll get our warrior going here so that this settler is kind of forced to move to the west. And then we'll see if we can just steal that settler from him. This would be pretty huge if we can manage to pull this off. Let's see. Okay. Interesting. Okay, the Vatican warriors are no longer levied from him, meaning his military isn't as strong as it was previously. Ooh, this could be an interesting fight we could take here. Okay, oh man, this is gonna be good. Let's get an archer going here, and maybe we'll start getting an archer moving out to the east, because this warrior will start popping into our city very, very soon. This scout is in such a weird spot, but I think next turn I'm going to declare war on him. Oh, and it's even better that the settler is under the slinger right now. Yeah, I think we're definitely... Oh, we could declare war right now, but let's just hold off for a second. Let's get the archer to move. Can I attack him right now? I can. Okay, how much damage? Okay, yeah, we're definitely going to declare war on Scotland. So there we go. We declare war. Let's hit this slinger, and then we'll get Hercules to finish the job. And that should be a free settler for us, which is absolutely massive. Absolutely massive. You have no idea how huge that is for us right now. That's given us such a massive advantage, and okay, it's fantastic that the Vatican is not under suzerainty of Scotland, because that could be a bit of an issue if that was the case. Let's see, okay, Scotland's gonna attack with that warrior, but now I think I'm gonna bring this settler. I could bring it back over here and try to get this city going with this campus, or I could try to do something inland, but honestly, yeah, let's just try to bring this settler down here and see what we can do with Hercules. Let's see if we can do some damage, maybe take one of his cities, because now we'll have a pretty decent military. Let's get rid of that warrior, and we can get this scout. Oh man, this scout is honestly kind of trapped. Unless we, yeah, he is pretty trapped right now. I can't really go into Pound Maker's territory. So, yeah, this is really, really awkward. Oh, Hercules. Did Hercules die? Okay, I guess Hercules died. I don't know why. But, oh well. Let's keep getting this settler to move down south here. upset about this scout. He's literally just trapped. There's nowhere for him to go. But I'm very glad that this warrior from the Vatican is just in the way of Scotland right now. He's helping me not get attacked. And boom, this settler is pretty much ours. There's no really way Scotland can steal it from us now. This scout is just gonna be here, like stuck here forever, it looks like. Uh-oh. Did he... Okay, they just... Okay, that's from Nalanda. Okay, I thought they just levied the Vatican's military, but it was Nalanda, not the Vatican, so that's not too bad. We'll get some attacks going on that warrior. We'll get this settler to keep moving. And I think I might end this episode very, very soon. Oh gosh, this scout is so dead. This scout is so dead. There's nowhere for it to run now. Oh boy. I might just try to put him into... Unless I declare war on Poundmaker, I think it's as good as gone. But, oh, actually, let's get open borders with Poundmaker. Open borders. He's gonna want a little bit of gold. Let's see if I can give him like 1 gold for it. 5 gold. Oh gosh, how much gold does he want? You know what, instead of gold, will he take Diplo favor? Let's see how much he wants. I don't mind selling that off. Oh my god, he wants so much. That's so annoying. Will he take 1 gold per turn? How much does he want? 1 gold per turn and 1 gold. You know what? Fine. To save my scout, I will do it. It's not exactly an amazing deal for me, but it's gonna allow me to save that scout, which would be very, very important. Let's take out this warrior. Is it gonna get taken out? It is. Very nice. And you know what? I think I might end the episode there. We've got a bit of a war going with Scotland, and we've stolen a settler from them, which will really help out our civilization's economy. Let me know if you enjoyed this. Like I keep saying, I want to try and get some different games going on the channel, and you know, whatever you guys enjoy is what will stick on the channel. So thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like and hit subscribe, and let me know in the comments what else